Wow, what a game. Towards the end, it got very shaky for Manchester United, but ultimately, Carrick, 3 wins out of three. And listen, I was very, very happy with the performance. As I said, very cagey towards the end, but Benjamin Sesko gets the goal for Manchester United to get the win. And what a game it was. Manchester United, for me, thoroughly deserved it. And Carrick ball has changed my life. We've been seeing rubbish Amarin ball for over a year, and Carrick ball, like, what a performance it was by the team. What a game by Manchester United, and Benjamin Sesko. What a time to come on, 94th minute, get your first goal off the bench, and what a performance by the whole Manchester United team. I mean, listen, let's start with Sesko. I mean, he come on, could have scored with his first touch. Ultimately, then great pass by Bruno, who I thought was brilliant today. Cross into the box, touch, time and space by Sesko, and just finesses it into the top corner. I mean, but Michael Carrick, what that must mean for him. 3 wins out of three. This was the biggest test. Ultimately, for the first 75 minutes, I would say it was very comfortable for Manchester United. I think we looked good defensively, and then listen, the goal kind of comes from nowhere. The second goal's a moment of brilliance, but I thought United in that first half were way better side. I thought they were very, very dominant. I thought they were very, very compact, but we can't go out the game without talking about this guy, Casemiro. What a performance it was by him, and the game went to crap when he went off. Really, I think it was a game which he dominated. I mean, this moment of brilliance by him as well. No look pass for the Cunha goal, a goal and an assist for Casemiro. It was absolutely fantastic to see from him. Listen, he still got it at the highest level. Form is temporary, but class is permanent, and I think he showed his class and his experience today in the midfield. I did think the midfield got overrun, but I thought he was very, very good in terms of being in the right place at the right time. His experience was fantastic, and I think it was a very, very good game from him. Another player that we have to talk about is Bruno Fernandes. 2 assists, a leader performance. Right towards the end was running, putting his heart on the pitch. Got the win assist for Manchester United. That's now 12 assists in the league for United, which I think is 5 clear than second place. Like, this guy's been absolutely vital for this Manchester United team. A very, very good performance again today. But listen, I thought Manchester United did enough to get the job done. I think the way in which we played for, as I said, large part to that game was very, very good. Fulham, obviously, we knew they were going to take the game to Manchester United. That was expected. But ultimately, we got the job done in terms of every single player defended very, very well. Yes, the goals we conceded, as I said, I think Maguire could do a bit better. Le Mans does have it covered. I don't think he necessarily needs to go for it, but yeah, I think Manchester United, the 3 points was all that matters, and I think, as I said, the performance was very, very good. It takes us into the top four. A lot of individual performance. Yeah, 3 consecutive wins. I think that's the most important thing. 3 wins, 3 game. Carrick ball. I'm so really happy with that. It takes Manchester United into the top four. It was a perfect opportunity, a good chance for the team. And listen, I'm very, very excited. They got nowhere towards the end, but I think Bruno, Casemiro, the midfield was very, very good. I think the attack today, I thought Mbeumo looked good. Obviously, didn't get his goal. But in that first half, United did have a lot of chances. And Mbeumo had that half chance where his touch was a bit dodgy. And listen, I thought Le Mans was someone who's very, very good today. There was a few chances where a lot of shots that he had to save today, and I thought he was very, very good at doing that. A few crosses, he punched away, he claimed a few, and yeah, he made some decent saves. So he was a very, very good player. But wow, that 3 points would be absolutely vital, and it would have been a disgrace if Manchester United didn't get the 3 points, because we deserved it throughout the game, and we were the better team. Yes, Fulham come on to us in the last 15 minutes, but as I said, we were the better team. And Sesko, I'm so happy for him, because he needed that. He needed a goal, and to get the goal in the manner that we did. Because listen, at 2-2, I thought, listen, there was 9 minutes left going into added time, and I thought Fulham are going to get another goal. But United come out, showed their DNA, showed the fight, and ultimately got the job done. So yeah, that's fantastic. Man of the match, Casemiro for me. I mean, Cunha was very, very good as well. Another goal for him as well. But I think as a team, we defended very, very well. It was a very clear, in that first half, 3-2-5 shape. I seen it. It was Dallo tucking in to make a back three. Shaw going on the overlap, putting crosses into the box, who I thought had a very decent game today. Maguire, again, just gave away a cheap penalty, but on the whole, I thought he was good. And I think Manchester United, these are the sort of games where we haven't been able to see out, and the games where it would tend to go against us. But I think as a team, we defended very, very well. So shout out the team. Bruno Fernandes, as I said, for me, was a definite contender for man of the match. Listen, when you need him to step up, you need a captain's performance. 2 assists. It was absolutely fantastic. Casemiro goal and an assist. And listen, this Casemiro for me has been one of United's underappreciated players. And now that he's leaving, I think all the plaudits are going to return for Casemiro. But he has been someone who's been brilliant. His performance today was fantastic in that midfield. I thought Kobbie Mainoo was fantastic as well. I thought Mbeumo struggled in the game at times. I think Ahmad had Robinson on toast for large parts of the game. The cross he put into the box, the shot that he had early on, like I think he was very, very good. But listen, I'm sure Carrick will be happy with the 3 points more than anything. But I think the performance in large parts in that first half was very, very good. And even second half was a bit different of a performance. I think we lost a bit of control in that game and allowed Fulham into it. But listen, I don't really care about the performance as long as we got. Actually, I do to an extent care about the performance, but most importantly was getting the 3 points, and that's something that Manchester United did fantastically well today and got the 3 points. Liverpool won. Aston Villa actually lost, which again is quite surprising. They were down facing the Brentford side with 10 men for large parts of it. But yeah, listen, very, very unnervy win at the end, but we got the job done, and I think that's the most important thing. Listen, we've got some big games coming up. Spurs next week, but the Manchester United team, Carrick, and everyone did a very, very good job today in getting the job and getting the 3 points under the line. A very convincing performance. Fulham, listen, I don't really remember them having many clear-cut chances in that first half. I think we sounded them out very, very well, and we defended very well as a team. I think if you look at potential problems that we did have, I thought at times the midfield did get overrun quite heavily on the transition. But I thought, as I said, defensively we did a very, very good job, and we used Shaw on the overlap. I thought Cunha was good today. And I think the 3 points were fantastic. So yeah, listen, very happy. I think towards the end of the game we should have been better at kind of seeing it out. There should have been less pressure on the team. I think at times we were making silly mistakes, but we defended very, very well. And yeah, for me it was a very, very good performance. That is 3 wins out of 3. How many goals scored? What's that? 2 goals scored. No, 3 goals against Arsenal, 3 against 8 goals scored in 3 games, and what's that? 3 conceded. So listen, Carrick, wow, I think is all we have to say. The way in which he's transformed this team in such a short space of time, and what it means for Sesko and these sorts of players is absolutely fantastic. That was United proper kind of Fergie time winner, last minute, defended well, great result and great character to kind of come back from that. And how many times have we seen that so far? This season where United go down, especially in the Carrick against Arsenal, we fought back today. We fought back. Like, it was very, very impressive to see, and that Sesko finish is fantastic, and we finally get to see the leap at Old Trafford. But a good win at home, 3 points is the must, and we move on now to the next game, which is against Tottenham at home, which again is not going to be easy. But Carrick, he's not messing around. 3 wins at home, or 3 wins out of 3, 2 wins at home, 1 win away, beating the Premier League champions already. United had this season. Carrick's beaten Arteta, he's beaten Pep, and now he's beaten Marco Silva. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm gassed with the 3 points. We move on to the next game. Come on, United! What a result from the team, and what a performance! Fantastic. Yeah, full focus on to next week and Carrick. What a performance by the team, man.